The Washington Post newspaper, January the 9th, 2019. The fact checker, the first misleading statement in President Trump's Oval Office address on Tuesday night, January the 8th, 2019, came in the first sentence. Trump, addressing a national television audience from behind his desk, warned of a security crisis at the southern border, even though the number of people caught trying to cross illegally is near 20-year lows. Another false claim came moments later when Trump said border agents encounter thousands of illegal immigrants trying to enter our country every day, though his administration puts the daily average for 2018 in the hundreds. A few sentences later, he said 90% of the heroin in the United States comes across the border with Mexico, ignoring the fact that most of the drugs come through legal entry points and wouldn't be stopped by the border wall that he is demanding as the centerpiece of his showdown with Democrats. During his 9-minute speech, Trump painted a misleading and bleak picture of the situation at the US-Mexico border. He pumped up some numbers, exaggerated the public safety risks of immigration, and repeated false claims regarding how to build or fund a border wall. While 90% of the heroin sold in the United States comes from Mexico, virtually all of it comes through legal points of entry. U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement reports yearly arrest totals without breaking down the type of offense, which could be anything from homicide to driving under the influence to illegal entry. No government statistic tracks children smuggled in by bad actors, coyotes, or drug gangs. What Trump is referring to as 20,000 children is CBP's number for family unit apprehensions, a monthly statistic. The family unit, by definition, must include at least one parent or legal guardian and one minor. And he also claimed that the border wall would very quickly pay for itself because the cost of illegal drugs exceeds $500 billion a year, vastly more than the $5.7 billion his administration has requested from Congress. Essentially, the claim that the wall pays for itself turns on three numbers. A, estimated savings from each undocumented immigrant blocked by the wall. B, the total number of undocumented immigrants stopped over 10 years. And C, the cost of the wall. It is $75,000 multiplied by 160,000 to 200,000 equals $12 billion to $15 billion. So if the wall actually costs $25 billion, the number of undocumented immigrants halted by the wall would need to be doubled, or one would have to assume it would take 20 years to earn their money back. But other experts offer different estimates for each of those numbers. Plus, as we have previously reported, the wall would do little to stop drugs from entering the United States, since they primarily come in through legal points of entry, making the cost of illegal drugs irrelevant to this issue. The wall will also be paid for indirectly by the great new trade deal we have made with Mexico. This is a for Pinocchio claim. Countries do not lose money on trade deficits, so there is no money to earn. The size of a trade deficit or surplus can be determined by other factors besides trade. Congress must still approve the money, and the trade agreement has not been ratified by the US Congress.